Y'all, when I tell y'all how my night's going, it's just not ideal. Like, I babysat, got off at 9:45 or whatever, literally came to get gas. Okay, I had to go to 3 pumps for it to work. One, I had forgotten my gas card at my apartment, had to go get it, had to go on a hunt for it. I'm having a meltdown because I want this dog. What else is wrong with my night? I don't know. Oh, I have to drive home. I have to drive home, you know, and it's just, I don't really want to get home at 11:30, but it is what it is. I'm about to have a sweet treat to reward myself for this foul evening so far. That's good. Okay, guys. If you couldn't tell, I've officially made it home. I'm so ready to get in bed because my mom and I are going grocery shopping tomorrow morning for Easter lunch to get that over with. And then I have a hair appointment and I need to clean at my grandma's as well as tidy up around my house before Merritt gets here. So me and Luca are gonna go to bed and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Smoochies. Love y'all. Your little glasses?
Yes. I actually have sunglasses now. Ooh, you can't even see me.
Maybe I'll back out so they can see us. Okay. Retry. 1 sec. Okay, guys. Dream team is back together.
Yes.
Yay. We are currently going to the grocery store for Easter stuff. What are you gonna make this year, Mom?
I'm gonna make a banana pudding, cream cheese pie.
Sounds promising. This year, I'm making a fruit salad and rolls. Thank God. I'm so glad I'm off the deviled egg train. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm so glad I'm done with that bullshit.
Come on, it was good.
No, I was over it. That's why they progressively kept getting worse.
I know. I figured that part out.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna have to go get a little coffee. And then maybe after we get coffee, maybe I have some fun little prompts for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like those.
Yeah, it's a drive with us. We haven't done one in a while.
No, we haven't.
It's a sit and sip.
Ooh.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sit and sip with me and Mom. Just got breakfast. Have my use. And then I had an Impossible sandwich, which I literally downed.
Yeah.
I was hungry.
That's fun.
I had a protein shake from this like Carolina nutrition place the other day, and I had like such high expectations for it, and like it was okay. Like it wasn't like something I would crave and seek out. Yeah.
I kind of let you down because they're expensive.
Yeah, it was $10 even. This was not really
No, $10 drink is kind of
a waste. Would you rather do St. Patrick's Day in Chicago or spring break in Florida?
Oh, straight up, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to go to Chicago.
Where did you go on spring break in college?
In college, I went to Charleston. Yeah.
How fitting. Just got back.
Yeah, went to Charleston.
Okay.
Went down at
The drug dealer's house?
no. At the island.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We went and got a condo down there. We had this hookup with her mom. Had a hookup. Andy's mom had a hookup.
Oh.
And we got a 2-bedroom condo that had just been built.
Okay. Well, you're like creasing this. Are you done? I can put it right here. But you're like keep creasing it, and I can't. I didn't take my ADHD meds this morning, so it's like
okay.
overstimulating me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna know something I've really been spending a lot of time thinking about, because it is the time where people are like putting their boats in the water. When I'm driving down the highway like all the time and I see a boat, all I can think about is like the propeller on it spinning. Like when I'm driving, like it honestly bothers me.
More than it spins.
Like why doesn't it just stay still?
Because the wind gets it going.
Well, I understand the process of the wind moving it, but like I don't know if I like it moving. Like it bothers me.
How does that bother you?
Like why is it moving? Why can't it just stay still? Like why can't we anchor them down?
Because I mean, what would be the point of just...
I just don't like to see it spin. So I listened to a podcast where this girl was talking about what she saw at spring 2024 like fashion week. And one thing was mesh clothing with like the nipple, like your entire boob like completely out. Like how do you feel about that?
Ew. I don't want to see anybody's nipple. I don't want to see a man's or a woman's nipple hanging out. I'm sorry people find it sexy, but it is not.
Well, I don't wear bras. Like I feel like that's not as problematic.
Yeah, but you don't go around flashing everything.
No, I don't do that.
I mean, most of the time you can't even tell that you're not wearing a bra.
No.
I mean, it's not like your nipple
It's sticking straight out.
is sticking
during
straight out.
headlights.
Right.
I mean, sometimes it does, but
yeah, I mean,
one time, like, let me think of the guy that used to be involved. He literally like zoomed in on my picture and was like, "Are you sure that's not your nipple hanging out of the top of your dress in this picture?" And I was like, "Yeah. My nipple's one, not that color, and two, I'm positive."
And why are you looking at my nipples like that?
Why are old men like really into my pictures?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's ask that question. If you feel the need to talk about any picture I've ever taken of my body, like, why are you looking at it? Why are you bringing it up in conversation?
And zooming in. Ew.
Yeah. Okay, next. I'm gonna set the scene for this one. Okay. So, you're like in a store, okay? Somebody like walks past you, you're looking at something, and then all of a sudden it hits. And you can smell it. And you just like realize you've been crop dusted. Like somebody's crop dusted you. This happened to me the other day. And I was like, can I start calling out these people? Can I be like, you farted in the store? Like, can you call out people that crop dust?
No.
Why not?
Because they were crop dusting, they were getting away.
Well, it doesn't matter. What if I'm like, you just crop dusted? Like, I know the point is they were trying to be secretive about it. But at some point, if something is like dying in your ass, like, I think I have a right to start calling you out when you're dispersing that onto me. Like, it just smells so bad.
No, you just need to push your little cart right on the way.
No. Well, if I'm in space looking at something, why do I have to move? You should feel shame.
How do you feel ashamed of that?
Like, you should feel shame for crop dusting me. Like, I should be able to call you out.
No, most times people think it's funny.
No, they
They
don't.
crop dust people.
No. You don't know what I smelled the other day, but it was bad.
No,
Yeah.
they probably were laughing.
I feel like you crop dust people all the time, that you're defending them.
I have crop dusted. I don't do it all the time. I always do it when I do it near you. I have. You know I have.
Oh my god. Ugh. Okay.
I've been like, you don't want to walk right over there.
Well, that's different, and like, but if somebody's looking at something, you're not like
Walking up to them and...
crop dusting as you're walking past them. No.
No.
I don't fart, guys, because farting freaks me out. Like, actually, I think if I ever farted, like, in front of mirror or something, like, I would literally cry and not talk to him for 2 weeks. Like, it is to the point, somebody in the frat, like, made a joke about somebody farting, and they were like, was it you? Like, talking to me. And, like, I was like, no. And Emma, like, knows. No, like, no. Like, I can't do the farting thing. Like, they literally had a joke about it my sophomore year. Like, if I farted in front of a guy, like, I would literally die. Like, I don't do it. I don't fart in front of my friends. Like, I just don't. Well, one of the frat brothers, like, said, "Did you fart?" and was, like, pointing at me. And Emma was like, "No, Macy doesn't fart." Like, she full on starts defending me. She's like, "Macy doesn't fart. Stop saying that." And we got in the car. I was like, "Thank you for defending me," because I was about to cry. And she was like, "Yeah, I know." Like, literally.
Well, I can kind of understand that.
Like, I would just never do that. No. Okay. I kind of came up with questions for my friends. So some of them, like, wouldn't make sense to you. Okay, if you had to pick, like, a theme for 2024, what would your theme be? It's like mine, like, it's really like what era. Okay, so like mine is like, I would want my 2024 year to be like 2016 Coachella, where they wore those big ass like flower crowns. It was an era, it was like right when Instagram started. That's what my theme would be. But what's yours?
I think mine would be survival.
So we're gonna have like a mock survivor contest?
Yeah.
We're like all wearing like clothes that have been cut up by the ocean and ripped apart, and
yes,
we got like mud smeared on our face.
Well, not the mud on our face. I can't do that.
We're like eating fish on a stick that we cooked over the fire.
No, we can't do that either. I can't eat fish.
You don't eat fish?
No, not really.
Mm.
I haven't found a fish yet that I like.
I like to eat fish.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's very good for you.
Elmo or Blue's Clues?
Elmo. Straight up. I hated Blue's Clues.
I don't really remember watching him. Maybe that's because you hated him.
Yeah, he wasn't my... Blue's Clues would come on sometimes, but... No, Elmo was definitely your favorite. You had this little Elmo dress.
Yeah.
And she wore like... I'd say 4 out of 7 days.
Makes sense. Have you watched any documentaries recently? Because you know I love a documentary.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I've been watching my...
Okay. I just watched the Netflix... not Netflix. Hulu... Is it Hulu? No, HBO Max Nickelodeon documentary, Quiet on the Set. And it's basically about like how bad like shit at Nickelodeon was.
Yeah.
Which I think is so interesting because like so many of my friends like grew up watching Nickelodeon, and you would never let me.
Too.
But you would never let me watch it.
That's because they had changed so much.
Okay, but that's what my friends watched like growing up, and like they've watched it on like Netflix and stuff, and it's basically like brought up all the shit that was going on behind the scenes of all like my friends' favorite shows, like Victoria's, iCarly, Zoe 101, like all the stuff.
I don't even know why I wouldn't let you ever watch it.
Yeah, I said it's because they didn't have parents.
Oh.
And that was literally like the point of the director, was that they didn't have parents.
Yeah. And considering you were caught, your favorite idol
Hannah Montana?
was Hannah Montana. And I had enough problems with her, given too many issues, that I didn't need any more.
Well, let's just be honest, like, it could have been a lot worse than Hannah Montana, and I still love Miley Cyrus to this day.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
No, you want to know who my favorite person was that you fucking took away from me? Kesha. I loved fucking Kesha more than I loved Lady Gaga at the time. And one day my mom just decided like she loved Jesus so much I couldn't listen to Lady Gaga or Kesha anymore because we loved Christ. And I think that's honestly when I was like starting to resent going to church. Was when I was like, I can't have Lady Gaga or Kesha, so I don't even need to go worship. I know, that might be my biggest downfall, honestly.
Say the F word.
The fact that I say fuck all the time. I'm like, I don't understand why it bothers people so much. Like, we're not in kindergarten. We know what the word means. It's kind of like saying, oh crap. Like, what is the difference? It's literally just society standards on the word.
I know, I've always wondered about, you know, you always hear that you can't cuss with the Bible. And I've never found it in the Bible, so I don't know. But, well, if shit means, like, dog crap, then why is it a bad word?
It's literally just because of society.
And
I remember asking you this when I was younger too. I was like, why can I not cuss? Like, what is so bad about it, truly?
yeah,
Like, it doesn't make sense.
no, it really doesn't.
Whatever, fuck's still my favorite word. Like, you know what's honestly terrifying to me? That I'm gonna have to, like, apply to a job, and I might not get to be myself at this job. Like, I might have to hide my personality.
You'll have to hide it for a little while.
That's pointless. Like, why?
For just a little while. Just to get them in.
Yeah.
And then after that, you can slowly let them know your personality. And then they'll, like, love you.
My professor told me the most charming thing about me is that I do not. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, I really just don't give a fuck. He's like, that's actually the most charming thing about you. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, you're blunt with everything. He was like, I know when something's actually screwed up and when something's not. He was like, you're just so blunt about it. Like, why are there not more blunt people in this world?
Because we made them be like Southern women.
It obviously didn't fucking stick here. I could never, like, you know how people preach at, like, youth Sundays and stuff? Like, I could never do that. I'd be like, let me tell y'all a fucking story about my testimony. And everyone would be like, clutching their pearls and falling out. And I'd be like, yeah, that's right. Anywho.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would never be allowed to speak.
Not if you're gonna speak like that.
Well, it's not like I would do it on purpose, but...
I think you would do it on purpose.
You know, it could be debated.
I think you do it on purpose. I would see you doing it on purpose.
Just to prove I could.
Well, not just to prove that you could, but just to see what people were going to do.
It's true.
What the reactions were going to be. Yes, I see you doing it on purpose.
You know, I could name a couple people in our church that would probably get up and leave.
I don't think anybody would leave, but I could hear them take that big deep breath like, oh my.
I'd tell them to choke on it. I'd be like, yeah, all y'all that just took that huff out there, I hope you choke. Let's keep going. My story, not yours. Eyes up front. I mean, but like, honestly, that's honestly, I think my biggest thing is like the fact that people expect me to just like accept these fake rules to make them feel comfortable, and I don't give a shit, because you know what, at the end of the day, I don't live in their world, I live in mine.
I know.
Yeah, so like, why should
But you come in on my world.
Okay, check in or check out, like, it's not my problem.
But you need to kind of mind my world too. Kind of need to respect it.
Well, look, this is what happens. I understand you have a world. I respect that you have a world. But if you're interacting with me, if I want to say fuck and you don't like the F word, go away. Problem solved. It's not, we need to crucify me at the stake because I am Southern Baptist and I say fuck. It's not really how that works, because Southern Baptists are also known for eating, and overeating is a sin. So me saying fuck and you being fat are both sins, and we both have to repent. You know what? Me and the good Lord, we talk every day.
Well, that's the important part.
Yeah, so like, I don't really think you get to have an opinion on if I say fuck or not. It's basically, or like if like we were talking about earlier, like I'm just like a bitch sometimes. Like, and it's not even that I'm a bitch, but it's not that I'm gonna play, oh my god, I care so much about you, please let me make you feel comfortable. Like, I do not give a shit.
No, I didn't even raise you to do that.
Thank God. I'm not raising my kids to do it either. It's a waste of fucking time. Like it or don't, move on. That's like, I had to go to social...
That's what I used to tell you.
I had to go to social media training for my college golf team. I'm not going to say it, so if some alumni watches this and wants to report me, go ahead. That's a dare. I don't care. Anyways, I had to go there, and they were like basically explaining to us that we have to take into consideration how other people might feel about what we're putting out there. And it's like, But I'm putting it out there for me. I'm not putting it out there for you. If you want to interpret it that way, that's fine. But, like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't give a shit. Go have a tantrum in your bedroom corner. Like, I don't have to feel sorry for you. If you don't like it, block me.
Yeah.
That's what I was raised. It's so funny that's how you raised me. And some old ass alum, maybe even middle age, maybe even in their 20s, was so offended by my TikToks they couldn't figure out how to use the block button. I think maybe they were on the golf team and they suck so much that, like, they never got to be in Golf Digest because they didn't suck enough at the sport, and, like, I did, and I was like, ha ha ha. And I think that bothered them, that I got to do something fun with it, and they didn't. They didn't get that experience, so I think they had to have a tantrum.
Yeah.
So kisses to my haters. Take your alumni money and shove it somewhere. That's one thing I'm never gonna do. Like, my college might do that. I'm never gonna appease somebody just to get a payday.
Yeah. No.
It's a waste of time.
No.
Alright, you ready to go grocery shopping?
Sure.
Bye, guys!
Bye.